Guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location. And the phone went through. I could have talked about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is Bree. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man.
I listened to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about it's like they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to to feel good about yourself, like, it's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. And it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much: with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you.
Frank. and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
Following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go. I love the way you suck my dick, bitch, and lick my balls. I know there'll never be another one like you. Never at all, yeah.
Everybody, it's your boy the Dean. Class is in session for these 2 hours, guys. Got a movie to go to Saturday. I got a movie. I'm rolling to see Predator, so I only got 2 hours to chop it up with you guys. So we're gonna get it in right now, guys. Ask all you guys out there to go ahead and ask questions. Please put a queue. Lines are open if you want to call in, and let's get into this. Appreciate all you guys out here. And for many of you guys out here, I need you guys to understand something, especially when it comes to everybody, when it comes to the game. This isn't for everyone. I'm not here to convince you. And I'm here to see that if you are actually serious, because most of the guys, they always talk about change, but in their mindset, their habit, and their excuses, they want to stay the same. And this isn't about dating tips. It's about learning game, okay? It's really learning it until it becomes one thought, one mind, one way. No confusion, no hesitation, just a man moving with clarity, certainty, and control. If you're ready to level up ownership, the game, hey, nothing I say to you, if you're not ready, won't matter. So just keep doing the same thing every year. It's cool. But gentlemen, the truth is that the game works for each and every one of you guys that want to be a part of the game. One thought, one mind, one way. Because the way that the game connects to you is kind of different. And people don't understand how deep it is. And gentlemen, I say for all you guys out there to understand this, if you're still telling yourself, I'll do it later, if you still tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, you keep putting yourself off and you don't want to learn anything and you just wait and wait, this is not going to help you guys. I'm just being honest with you, but I'm saying for all you guys out here, where are you guys? Wait till next year, be the same place, be the same person. But if you're ready to learn the game for real, ready to become one-on-one, this can change everything very, very fast. So let's get into this, guys. I appreciate all you guys. Because every time, guys, you out there, you look at women. Let me turn this down. Let's get into it. And guys, don't forget we have a show, 2 shows tomorrow for you guys out there. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. But we got to get into this. Only got a few hours for you guys. So let's chop this up. So every time you speak to a woman, gentlemen, something happens behind the scenes. And what you guys don't understand is that she's scanning for something. And many guys don't understand it's not the way that you look. It's not how tall you are and things like that. It's just not your words. It's your tone, it's your energy, rhythm, and timing. And when you are talking to a woman, what she's thinking, does this man know what he's doing? Is this someone I can lean into, someone I can mess with, someone I can let my guard down for, or someone to keep my guard up with? And she doesn't care how smart you sound, and she doesn't care about how much money you have in your bank account. The bottom line is, for a lot of women out there, they only care about your words and how they make them feel. And that's what opens the doors. But also, gentlemen, those are the things that shut them. And most men out here try to impress. But when you learn the game, one thought, one mind, one way, you press upon. And that's the difference, gentlemen. And as a man, I'm never trying to prove anything. I prove nothing. And when you have the game, they can fear you deeply. And that's the truth. Intention that most people don't understand is that it's more of a connection. And it's a connection that you have with yourself. And this is why the most dangerous thing that you can do today in the dating world is to let everybody know everything. And I know most of you guys have been taught that from the reality that you're in. But that just doesn't kill mystery. It also kills a movement and moments. See, most of you guys out here when you were young, most of you guys, we were all taught one thing. We were taught to share everything. Because if you share all the information to your parents and to your teacher and your pastor, you'll be more trustworthy. You see what I'm saying? And for many of you guys out there, you took that and started to share that with the women. You started to tell them your dreams, started telling them about your goals, your childhood traumas, and she just said, "Man, you're open." But she didn't feel you. She said nothing. And a lot of women fade out, and a lot of guys don't understand this. It's like, well, I thought I was supposed to share everything with the woman, and that's not true. That's not how we move as men. Guys, you are in a world, in a reality right now where you are taught to share, to open up, be vulnerable, and actually express yourself. But here's the problem. Most of you guys are too busy expressing yourselves to people who haven't earned the right to have any information from you. Women will never fall in love with your trauma, okay? The thing that turns them on with sexual tension, they don't fall in love with you being shy. They don't fall in love with you being passive. No, they fall in love with the man who has more control over himself, who doesn't overshare and doesn't say too many things, who isn't trying to make a connection. And see, people don't understand that when you give out information like a leak, leaks can flood everything. Leaks can destroy everything. And when a woman sees most of you guys out here that you cannot hold a standard, you cannot control your emotions, and you have fears and anxieties, she knows that you can't handle hers as well. And that's why your words are always going to matter, gentlemen. And it's not just the words that you say, gentlemen, it is also the way that you say them. There's got to be pace and present and rhythm. And above all, she's got to get through that filter that I keep telling you all about. And that, gentlemen, is the difference between speaking to a woman like you guys. When you guys are talking to women, you're trying to, let me say that. I said it wrong. As a man, I speak to a woman, but when you don't have game, unfortunately, you reveal to a woman. Please write that down. Speaking versus revealing. See, if you speak, you should speak from a level of presence of who you are, okay? But if you're trying to reveal something, most of you guys don't realize what you're revealing to women. The neediness, the desperation, and the sense to be validated by a woman. But what I want to tell all you guys out there, that I keep telling you, women are very cutthroat. They will smile in your face, and they will take your information and use it against you whenever it seems favorable for them. And that doesn't make them bad people. But when you feel that they are above you, they will always do that. Some will help you, but some will compete against you, gentlemen. And some will even block you and feel better about themselves by mistreating you, making you hurt, making you sad, and making you feel whatever it is you're feeling, okay? For all you guys out there, you don't need to tell a woman your every move. And you don't need to announce your plans to prove to a woman that you have plans. And I think that's a problem. If you look at your dating profiles, and I think people don't help you out with this, is that they somehow, some way, they want you to tell a woman a story about yourself through photos. So some of you guys will go in the kitchen and start cooking and say, take a photo. You will be at the club with your friends. Well, the cooking photo is saying, I know how to cook and I'm leisurely, and these are the things I like to do. Some of you guys will be at the club, take a photo of me to say, okay, I like to party, I like to have a good time, and all these other things. But you're not looking at the opponent and the woman that is going to see beyond that, and you are going to tell her more than you actually are. Because most of you guys out there, you will feel that women need to see your success, and you need to do everything you can to let that speak louder in the stories that you utilize. This person says, is it to keep the mystery? Well, the problem is, okay, so most guys, Evan, they want to be mysterious, but they don't understand what mysterious is all about. So what they will do is they want to be mysterious for a woman because someone on the internet told them being mysterious is going to get you a woman, and that's not true. See, the thing about the game, man, you don't have to post a process. You know you're the outcome, and that's it. And that is going to keep you unpredictable because the predictable guy is going to keep doing the same thing. He's going to take the perfect photo, take the perfect interaction. Let me write the perfect profile. Let me say the perfect things. And if you're trying to be so perfect, then you have already lost because you're doing it for a woman. And that's what's going to hurt most of you guys out here. And when you have the game, you have to think of it like this. You don't move all at one time. You got to look in everything and slow everything down. Your successes, you don't need to tell. You don't have to flaunt your successes. And what do people do? How do people flaunt their successes? Get your crayons out. How do they do it? They flaunt their successes by wearing expensive clothes, wearing expensive watches, driving nice cars and nice apartments, and just flaunting their money in every turn and every move. But everything that they do, what they don't understand, it builds more pressure. And when you explain yourself way too much by flaunting your muscles or your body or your clothes or whatever you're doing more harm to yourself than good. 647, what's your name, sir? What's your question? How can I help you?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, Steve? This is Matthew.
No, okay, what's going on, man?
Real quick, at the beginning of the show, you said when you give out information, you leak, and leak and flood.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what do you mean by that? Like, what am I flooding? Like,
you're flooding desperation and neediness. See, you think that trying to be the perfect thing in a woman's eyes is going to get you somewhere. And women don't want access to everything. What you guys don't understand, women want to earn access. That's the thing that's going to make her invest. But if you're easy and like an open book, what is she earning from you? But see, when you hold the game down the way it is, that's what builds value. You know, you don't, when you hand over your whole life story, Matthew, okay? But it's not just you're handing over your life story. You're handing over your sexual and your dating resume to that woman.
What?
And you don't.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm saying is that you guys think that you think women are so ignorant they can't see you for the frauds that you are, or not even a fraud, the guy that doesn't have confidence. Your resume is going to say I'm not funny, I'm not passionate, I'm not likable, because you're trying to throw everything on her to say
Right.
that if I throw everything on you, you're gonna like me because everything I'm check. You see, you're so busy checking your boxes, you're not looking at the boxes that need to be checked. And when she's looking at, so what's happening is she's looking at your sexual control. How thirsty, how needy are you?
Right. Right.
She's
Right. Right.
she's looking at, and but what you're saying is you're saying that when you're talking about everything outside of yourself, you're saying I don't have a perspective. What you're saying to her is I can't lead you by example because what is me taking a trip, I don't know, to Venus have to do with your face and a pillow and your ass up in the air? What does me flying a dragon or having a nice car have to do with you? So it shows her your social skills are off. You see what I'm saying? So there's,
You also
yes.
you also said that like on like online dating profiles, right?
Yes.
Uh, we do too much. We try to do too much to like the photos that we post, like going to the club, and you said that the women can see that.
Well, women can see what?
Like when we go to the clubs and then we like post pictures and then we put those pictures in our dating profiles, right?
Well, yeah, but
You said
you're see, you're trying to force a story on her versus tell a story. Okay. See, you're okay.
what's the difference?
When you hand over your whole life story with the photos and everything, when you're the photos and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like giving a free sample at the mall. You remove the value of the sexual discovery, and what she doesn't discover, she's not going to desire. If you have something sexually sacred, not to be fake, but to be felt, it's different. Because the things that you're holding is kind of like your silence. Your silence, like I always tell you, is art. Your silence
Right.
and not giving her information is like a blank canvas that'll allow her to try to paint a picture of you based off of her interpretation of them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's going to
Right.
take them and try to figure you out by drawing stick figures. You see what I'm saying? See how that works? And see what happens is when you can show something, your words, it should be a spotlight, but when you speak with sexual intent and not need, everything is going to shift. Because I don't remember, Matthew, I don't want her. Okay, if I have clothes, money, status, and muscles, I'm going to attract her logic and shut down the emotion.
Right.
But
Right.
but
Right.
if you with the game, I don't give a fuck about her logic. I don't care about what she's looking for. I don't care what she wants. I don't care about her wants and all that silly shit. I don't give a fuck where she works at. I don't give a fuck what she's looking for. And all that shit doesn't matter on the surface. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm trying to tap into something deeper, right? Something that
Right.
she's gonna want to listen to and want to get to know me more. Because I'm going to give her a reason too, versus looking at on the surface. I see her body, then I'm going to talk to her um, because I want her body, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. 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 It does. It does.
Yeah. And see, the thing is that this is why you have to stop handing over the paintbrush mid painting. This is why,
Mid painting.
okay, yeah, mid painting. Because what you're doing is you're trying to paint what you think her mind wants. You're trying, okay, you look at her.
Right. To
Okay,
the
okay,
clothes
right. Matthew,
and
look, right.
doing right.
Right, Matthew, you look at her, right? You look at her and
Mm-hmm.
you say, okay, maybe it's her ass or her titties. And you look at her, and all of a sudden, you then remember the disease of assumption. Remember that? Assuming disease.
Right.
Right.
As I have like yeah, but please continue. Go ahead.
Yeah. As you have that assuming disease, what's going to happen is then you are going to paint a picture of what you think that woman wants. You're gonna look at her and say, well, she looks like the kind of woman that wants a man to do bam, 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 and bam. You see what I'm saying? You're making all these assumptions, right? So then what you're doing is okay. Then in order to intrigue her, I gotta paint a picture of myself
that she will like.
That I think Matthew she would like. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And wait, hold on a second. Wait, excuse me one second. Michael 9899, with all due respect, sir, please shut the fuck up and listen. Don't tell people not to date online. There's no problem with that. Do not come in here saying that silly shit. Please be quiet or get the fuck out. I'm sorry, Matthew. I'm back. Anyway, as I was saying, that I don't want you to paint. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I want her to discover. Okay. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're not obligated to tell her everything. You're not obligated to give her notices and everything like that. You don't need to do that. You have to understand, you have to stop leaking power through updates and check-ins and expectations. You're not focused. You got to build something powerful so she can see you as a powerful person.
Right.
Okay. And right. So the problem is that you're just, for many of you guys out here, you let women walk through your world. It's like you're an open book. You say, okay, I'm gonna drop the drawbridge. I'm gonna let you walk on in, and you can walk all the way up to my throne, sit on that motherfucker, and wear my crown because you look sexy in my eyes. But see, the thing is that you have to keep yourself guarded and let her earn the access. The access to, okay, think about the Matthew. Okay, so when I talk to women, right, it's to give them an invitation to be selected, right? Mm-hmm. So first she has to be selected, and then she has to be worthy to come inside. Then she has to be worthy of my time. And like you say, as she gets to these things, she gets more access. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Then access to my time. Right. You get more access because the more access you get, I reveal more because you have earned more versus revealing everything to somebody who hasn't earned anything because she looked good.
I also have a question about the assumption disease that you did with
wait, hold on. Hold your thoughts. Hold on a second. Tell her stuff when she earns it. Yes. Hold on, Matthew. Hold on. This person said, what do you want to? Okay, that's your problem. That is your problem, 7664. If you want to have a family one day, don't ever fucking share that information with a woman, or she's going to use that information to sucker your ass. And then you're going to end up like those guys, Matthew, that talk all that family shit, and then end up in family court losing your kid, and then you go red pill and you get mad and all that silly shit. So keep your mouth closed, 776. Hold on, I'm gonna get some of the other ones. What makes you want to discover you when you have the game, sir? This guy says, thoughts on Jim Game. There's no thoughts on Jim Game. Please stop being a weird person. We're not manosphere here, okay? Let me see here. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, so as I was saying, and thank you, Isaiah, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. So Matthew, what I'm saying is that she needs to not see your clothes, because your clothes is not your confidence. Your muscles are not clarity, and your money is not manliness. Okay, so you've got to what you have to do, and I get it. Every young man, everybody's story that you have, you think is special. But Matthew, listen to me. It is special only to who, Matthew?
To them.
Exactly. That's why, gentlemen, what we have to do is that it is not your story that she wants to hear. She wants to know how you move through your story, Matthew. She doesn't need to see your nice, shiny fucking outfit or see your muscles or anything like that to realize that guys that go to the gym have a lot of not only mommy issues, but they have a lot of anxiety issues. They have a lot of body issues. So the person that has a body issue is going to body what a woman when he doesn't get his way. Body shame.
Wait,
Right.
you're saying she wants to know the way you move through
Right.
your
Because
story?
right. Okay, watch this. The guy that goes to the gym, right? She can see right through that guy. Because a lot of guys go to the gym for pussy. They just go to the gym to look at tight spandex. They don't they buy memberships just to get around women. Just okay, remember we had a guy the other night. Remember, a lot of guys do, and it's weird, but you shouldn't do this, but a lot of guys do this. A lot of guys out here, unfortunately, will go to they'll go to dance class. You know, we heard guys say dance class.
Right.
What is that? What is that? Meditation class. They'll go to the gym. They'll go to all these places because in their warped, sick ass mind, they think that these are environments of clubs to be around women. You see what I'm saying? They don't go for themselves. It's one thing if you say, you know what, I'm gonna meditate, and I'm gonna meditate. If I'm around women, I'm gonna meditate. I ain't gonna talk to them motherfucking women. And if I'm at the gym, I'm gonna make love to the weights. I'm gonna look at the weights, make love to the weights, watch the weights, and do what I have to do. If I'm going to salsa dancing, I'm gonna do that for the dancing. I'm gonna have to dance with somebody, but I'm here to get my dance on and not interact with people. But do you see what I'm saying? So what a lot of these guys do is that they will try to lie. But see, what I'm saying is the women cut through. Every woman that walks into the gym looks at the guys knowing they just and Googling. And again, that's attention whoring, yes, but she knows the guys are looking at her. She knows a lot of guys aren't working. Look, they're either there to look at her or they're there to work out to think they can get someone like her. You see what I'm saying?
So is that how they're moving through it? Like, if I'm understanding what you're saying their story is going to the gym.
Yes.
To look a certain kind of way.
Well, yeah, because
and the way they're moving through the story is like
no. Remember. Okay, remember from the last. You got to watch that last live show we did. Remember, Matthew.
Right.
They write stories and because they write the story based off of the lie, the assumption disease.
Right.
They leave out everything else out. They want to write a story that they're perfect in the eyes of every woman. I write this story about me, right? They write an honest story about them, right? Then they realize when they look at the story, like, oh shit, wait, where's my eraser? I'm not authentic. I'm not strong. I'm scared of women. I have fears. I got to erase that. I'm not straight up with women. I lied to them. I got to erase that. I don't know how to talk to women. I got to erase that. By the time they get done, get done reading that whole entire book, it ends up to be half of a page, if that.
Right.
And so in their mind, they still think that, okay, I'm this person that, you know what? When I'm nothing. But they don't understand the person looking at them already knows they're not that person. Because, okay, if you see something that you like as a man, you're going to go right over to it. There's no pausing and no, oh, she looks good and maybe I'll do it tomorrow. There's none of that. Does that make any sense?
Right.
Oh, wait, she says, we are the marble and we are the sculptors. Do we have to go through suffering? Sir, you don't even know what the game is, Sel. Sel, you don't know what the game is until you're a student of the game, sir. So please stop guessing what the game is. That's not what it is. Let's see here. Let's keep going. All right. So but see, the thing is that a lot of guys have trauma But their trauma, unlike a woman, is something different. Their trauma is maybe the girl Susie broke up with me in elementary school, or something happened. I couldn't get the girl in the prom in high school or something, right?
Right.
So they have so much chaos in their life. But when you start to become a student of the game, you got to be able to shut off the noise. And what is the noise? Your thoughts. All your thoughts that you have are the things. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So your thoughts, gentlemen, all you young men out there, the problem is that that's the noise, because your thoughts are not fucking real. See, your thoughts say that something's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. Your thoughts are saying I'm ugly. You should be a beautiful man because you're the only one of your kind. Your thought says I can't get that woman. How the fuck do you know if you go over there and talk to you? See what I'm saying? So
Right.
you've got to be able to shut off the noise, not hers. Her noise should be, oh shit, he's a player. He's a ladies' man. Oh, he can see right through me. He ain't even looking, he ain't even trying to fuck with me that way. Okay? But see, when your voice overthinks every move, part of you is always trying to manage those things, right? All the lies. You're trying to manage those
Right.
things, and then you're trying to manage her feelings at the same time.
That is more like you assuming. And I also have a question
Sure,
about the
sure.
assumption disease.
Yes.
Because like the other day I went to a cafe.
Yes.
And the barista, she like drew a smiley face on the cup. So when I saw that, I assumed, or like,
sorry, Matthew. Matthew, come on, man.
all right, I mean,
I
need some advice. Like,
I know, Matthew. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with Matthew.
Nah,
Matthew,
it's cool.
dog,
Yeah, it's
dog.
cool.
Come on, Matthew. Please, Matthew, please. I get it. Matthew, I get it. You think because a woman drew a smiley face on your cup that she was interested in you? Yes. Yes.
Right. Yes.
I get it. It's cool.
Yes.
It's cool. A lot of guys will do the same thing, Matthew. It's okay. But no, Matthew, were you interested in her?
Yeah.
Okay, well then Matthew, game it out. Would there be a smiley face on the cup if you just took your ass over there to see if she was interested in you, man? Rather versus assuming and guessing and worrying and thinking and all this other stuff. See, okay, let's say I went to Starbucks because I don't drink coffee. I don't do that shit. So let's say I go to Starbucks and I'll introduce myself. You can have your order. All right, Kathy, I like a local maca laca chaque frappuccino with whip, grande venti, whatever fucking shit y'all say.
Right.
And as I order it, I guess I have to go down and wait for them to fix it. Now she's fixing it. I would introduce myself to her and let her know, when you have a second, I would like to have a word with you. I would like to have a word with you, right? And I will put my bid in because I don't want to assume anything. Does that make any sense?
Okay, but with that story, like what happened with me was I didn't say anything.
No. Guess what?
You
said no. Matthew, that's the problem. Write this down, gentlemen. You said everything by saying nothing. You said everything, and you don't even see. This is why y'all don't understand women. Y'all don't understand the opponent. You don't understand women. Matthew, when you say nothing, you say everything. Because when you looked at her, she saw you. She saw your heart on your damn shoulder and this neon light saying, I'm interested in you. And you didn't even realize she saw that. She knew you were interested in her. But because you didn't do anything about it, she gave you a crumb by smiling. She knew that. And that's the root of your failure, Matthew. Too much reaction, not enough creation. No, not action, creation. I want to create a smile. I want to create a blush. I want to create her thinking about me after it's all done. I want to create that, you know what, when I get a break, I'm going to reach out to him, or I'm already figuring out when I'm off so we can go out and do something. I want to create. You see what I'm saying? But see, most guys don't even go beyond that point because y'all are too busy reacting off of what you see versus what you need to do. You were not meant to respond to every little thing she does, Matthew. But Matthew, what you don't understand about the game, you've got to set the tone, stand on your square, and move her where you want to in an action. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Right. So even like, okay, now I know like that's done, but in that moment, could I have like circled back?
Okay, no, okay.
Or like,
all right, wait. Okay. I don't think you understand. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The moment a woman knows you're interested and you don't do anything about it, she sees you as a weak bitch. She sees that not only are you a weak bitch, but you know what?
Right.
Bring your ass back around again. And look, I'm going to do everything I want. I can get you for what I want, because guess what? If you're not man enough to walk the fuck up to me, then I'll be woman enough to take all your shit from you, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. But I'll smile and act like I'm just shying off and stuff. But they know. But you want to know why they know? Because they compare Matthew, you to me. And you know what that comparison is? She doesn't have to, she doesn't even have to assume anything, because if I'm talking to her, I'm putting that flavor in her motherfucking ear. Period. So she's already gonna know what the deal is. There's no wraparound comerbacks and all that other stuff.
Right.
So she's gonna take someone like me and compare him against you and say, okay, I know what you are. And I've seen more of you, Matthew, than I've seen more of Steve, because most guys don't. Now, Matthew, watch. Remember, a clock can be broken. A clock is right. A broken clock is right twice a day, right? Which means is Matthew. Now, what happens if Matthew does what Steve does and goes right up to her and starts talking to her?
From the jump, right?
Wait, but do you know why that's a fail? Because even if you do that one thing, you're still wrong, because behind what you're doing is thirst for what?
Pussy.
There you go. Desperation for what?
For her, for pussy.
Right. A need for what?
For her.
Say it again. There you go. So then the way you're going to talk to her is either quietly, I'm a desperate person, or I'm just a creepy guy just trying to bring you to my house. I know nothing about you. So you just can't walk up to a one. See, y'all guys don't understand. It's like you got to figure out what sword you want to fall on if you don't have the game. You can hold it off and show her that you're weak, or you can go right to her and show her that you're weird and creepy, because it's not you going up to her, Matthew. Remember, she's cutting through what? She's cutting through and reading what? The story, right?
My story, right.
So she's not looking at what you're saying, Matthew. She's looking at the thoughts behind the action.
Mm-hmm. All right. That was all I had.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. Throw you back in, guys. We got an hour and 20 minutes left. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it, Matthew. Hour and 20 minutes left, guys. I want to call in 610. What's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
Yeah, Shot 25. Yeah, I had a question. Right. When I approach three women.
Shy. Fix your phone, please.
Can you hear me?
All right, get on your phone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. What do you say about three women?
Yeah. No, I appreciate three different women.
Okay,
wait.
Dog, shy. Hang up and go somewhere else. Your phone sounds cluttery. It's breaking up. Call right back, okay? Just call right back. All right. Okay, thank you, Shy. I just said, no, sir. Listen. Let's not think about thoughts on marriage right now, because you don't even have a relationship with yourself. So stop looking and thinking about marriage, young man, okay? Don't worry about thoughts on marriage, because the problem with you guys, y'all are too busy having somebody else tell you what marriage should be to you, like your father or your mother telling you how to be a person in the reality. When you start to learn the game and everything, 7664, what is going to happen, young man, is that this is not about pressure. This is about the relationship you have with yourself. I will never tell you not to get married, and I will never tell you to get married, because that's not my right to tell you. What my right is to show you that before you even think about fucking marriage, or you think about a relationship, or you think about dating, or you think about going up with women, have a relationship with yourself first. Shy, you're back now.
Yeah,
What is your question about three
yeah, you
women
hear me
now?
now?
Yes, what's your question?
Yeah, the question I had, like, the, the first woman I approached,
Shy, we don't approach women. What does that mean? You already failed. See? What do you mean approach? When do we approach women, Shy? When do we go up to women and beg them and place them above us? When do we beg women? Please, Shy, tell me. When do we do that?
don't.
Okay, so why are you doing that? Why are you approaching them? See, you're already have failed because you're looking them at the guys. This is what's different about this show here. There's a difference between approaching a woman like you humans do because y'all are thirsty and y'all want pussy, and versus a man that has diamond dick that rolls up and say, I'm just gonna give you an invitation to be selected. That's the bid. Stop approaching, because approaching is only going to put you in a weak position, because you're walking up to the woman trying to manipulate her reality to try to show her that you're better than every guy out there. Stop approaching women, because you're placing them above you. So the moment you and Shy, you should know better. But what's your question?
Yeah, I feel like when I'm saying the 1, 2, 3, I feel like I'm rushing. I'm rushing the words.
No, you're not rushing the words. You just don't believe in the words, man. Everything is time and tone, dog.
So I don't believe the words I'm using.
Okay. You have to shout out to Jillian. This is a shout out to Jillian right here. But you've got to stop explaining yourself like you're on trial and start moving like you're the fucking judge. Who controls the courtroom? The lawyers? The defendant?
The
Wait, who controls it?
The judge.
Right. So he controls the tone. He controls the pace. He controls if something's going to be overruled or something's going to be sustained. Yes or no? And everybody's got to wait for him to make the final what?
Decision.
There you motherfucking go. And see, this is where y'all guys wrong. Y'all go wrong. See, you guys are acting like you're on trial trying to explain yourself to a woman. You're trying to force feed her you versus run the goddamn court.
So okay. So when I see the woman I'm interested in,
No, all right, let me give you an example for you and this other guy. This guy says, if I see something I like, I will invite them to spend time with me. No, you can't, because time with you is weird. That's what y'all don't understand, man. You guys cannot say these things if you're not authentic. You cannot ask a woman to spend time with you, because a woman's going to question, why should I spend time with you versus all the other guys, and y'all gonna be like, oh, you see what I'm saying, Shy? See, the thing is that when you learn a game, you become a student of all the interwork that you have to do, and you're not trying to impress. I'm not trying to sell my see. When you approach a woman, Shy, like you're saying, what are you saying? I'm trying to sell myself to that woman, Shy. But when I roll up on a woman, I'm already sold on me. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. The truth is, chaos comes from the moment that you guys have, or movement, okay, without a mission, okay? You're chasing something without aim, and you're filling that up with thoughts that you should not have. Real men that have game, one thought, one mind, one way, one of one. You don't move like that. You separate the decision from the execution. Means that when there's a time to speak, shy, okay, they speak, but then there's a time to observe and be silent. There's a time to act, move. When you act, they act. There's a time to wait and be patient and not flinch. And that's the difference, shy. See, you guys out here are trying to, and this is the only time I would tell you to separate church from state. You have to separate decisions from executions if you don't know what you're doing. Because a decision and execution together is the reason why you don't talk to women. Okay? I want to talk to her, decision, but I don't know what to say, execution. I want to go out with her, decision, execution, but I don't know how to ask how to do it or what to do. Or if we go out, I don't know what to say. So you guys are taking decision and execution together, and y'all don't understand that. See, when you have game, decisions and executions can work, shy. But if you don't have any game, you have got to separate the decision from the execution. Shy, okay, you saw the girl at, the other guy. Matthew saw a chick at Starbucks, right? Shy?
Right.
He saw the chick at Starbucks. Problem is, the decision was to be in reaction because he didn't have any execution. Had he had the execution, the decision wouldn't even be there. He would have just done it. But see, you guys got to psych yourselves in to going up to her. I've got to hype myself up. It's like someone going to a club and drinking liquor to feel good about themselves. Even if you make a decision, shy, but the execution is weak, the woman is going to see that you're full of it. That's why you have to learn how to take those two apart. And the decision should not be about the woman, shy. It should be about you. I decide that I do what I do, right? There is no fear. There is no rejection. There's no anxiety. I do it. That's my decision, right? To do it for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm making the decision.
Yeah.
To go over her, to talk to her, because of me.
Wait, am I still blurry? Am I blurry, shy? It looks like I'm clear over here. Am I blurry?
I don't know.
Is it blurry? Hold on, guys. Is it blurry? Because I'm looking. I'm clear. Is it blurry? Oh, it is blurry. It is looking blurry. Let me see something here. Golly, let me see. I don't know why it's so blurry. Oh, yeah, it is blurry. It looks okay. I see it now. It's blurry. Yeah, it's looking. Hold on, guys. It does look blurry. I wonder why. It should be coming in clear. It looks clear over here. It looks blurry over there. Hold on, Shy. Hold on. Hold your thought, Shy. 1 second. Let me just refresh this motherfucker real quick. Hold on, Shy. Hold on. All right, let me know. Am I blurry now? Okay, that should be good now. Okay, we should be good now. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I should be good now. Hopefully, yeah, okay. All right, cure comes and goes. All right, hopefully this is okay. Shy, I'm listening to you. Okay. No, I apologize. I just saw something. Thank you for letting me know. You know who you are. But yeah, but go ahead. Shy, I'm listening to you.
So when I'm doing the 1, 2, 3, is it because you say get in and get out?
Yes.
But if I lack the confidence.
No. That's no. That's the decision. You decided that you lack the confidence. That's why the execution is not going to work. See, this is not complicated. If you separate decision and execution, but with you guys, you put decision and execution together. Shy, you don't believe in yourself. So your execution is going to show and reinforce that you don't believe in yourself. Because everything has to be in alignment. Everything has to go one way. Decisions and executions have to go one way. Does that make sense, Shy? But if your decision is east and your execution is west, then you're going to show nervousness. Does that make any sense?
Okay, so because the decision
you
isn't
made a
aligned with
decision,
the execution,
right? You see what I'm saying?
it shows my nervous.
Wait a second. It says, is it because I try to copy the game with no game makes me gameless? Yes, absolutely. That's like me copying a doctor and going up to you and saying, let me operate on you. No, absolutely. On this question right here, he says, text. How do I know you're not like every other guy that wants? Okay. Earth. What I need you to do is tell everybody in the room what you said to her for her to say this. So what I want you to do, Earth, flat Earth, is put in what you said. What did you say to her to make her say this to you? And I'm gonna hold you to that. If you want to know, you let me know that. But go ahead, Shy. I'm listening to you.
And I know it's like when I introduce my name and they say, "Huh."
What do you mean? Say, huh? What do you mean to say, huh?
Like as if they don't hear what
Well,
I'm
then
saying.
why don't you articulate yourself or go closer to her? Wait, hold on a second. Wait, time out. Is there a point in the journey of learning the game that you realize you have the game? Sir, 4547. Why don't you take the word game and put doctor? And then maybe you'll understand that it is not a toy, a coat, or a t-shirt you put on. Why don't you take everything that you're saying in there that says game and put doctor in there, okay? Put doctor in there, and then maybe you'll understand. But I'm listening to you, man.
So yeah, and I also know that it's like I feel like I'm doing it as if I'm using a script.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that I understand you. I understand you feel like you're reading a script, but the only way for me to break you out of approaching and get you to start to make a decision and believe in yourself is by giving you a light bid. That's not the main bid. But what I have to do is I've got to get you to start believing in yourself by doing what I tell you to do, the 1, 2, 3. If you do the 1, 2, 3 and consistently are consistent in that, that is going to slowly turn around and change your interpretation. So let me see here. Let me get to this right here. Let's see here. I want to meet you for drinks on Saturday, get to know you better. But see, flat Earth, you're a fraud. Flat Earth. Okay, let me watch this, Shy. Let me show you the decision versus his execution. Now, listen, Shy. He says, I want to meet you for drinks on Saturday and get to know you better, right? Right?
Right.
Do you want to know why the woman said, how do I know you're not like every guy that wants to sleep with me? You see that? See, where you went wrong, Flat Earth, where you went wrong is that you need to give her correction and let her know the truth. The problem is that you're a fraud. See, you don't want to get to know her better. That's the lie. And that's why she's busting you out right now. Because Shy, what did he say? I want to take you on drink Saturday and get to know you better. But Flat Earth, let's be honest, and you can tell the room because she's not listening to the show, Flat Earth. Flat Earth, do you want to have her face in a pillow and her ass up in the air? Or do you want to know what she does for a living? Do you want to know her aspirations? Do you want to know her 5-year and 15-year-old plan? Do you want to know about her teacher, Miss Crabtree? Do you want to know what doll she played with and what she did when she got after school and what her favorite lipstick is? So Flat Earth, why don't you tell us? Do you want to get to know her better? Or are you trying to put her face in a pillow and her ass in the air? Because if that's the case, you're being a liar. Because if you want to get to know her better, then what do you need drinks for? You can just ask her a bunch of boring ass questions right now and get the shit out of the way. I'm just asking. No, 6064. That's why you lose. Nope. That's why you lose. Fuck no. Stop saying that 6064. You don't say that kind of shit because you can't stand on that shit. You can't. Guys, listen to me. And 6064, you're new here, so please listen to me, gentlemen, so y'all can learn the game and understand that y'all think this it's like some porn thing. Gentlemen, when you meet a woman, they are asking three simple fucking questions. That is, who are you? What do you want? And whatever that thing you want, why you? Why should I give that to you? So, gentlemen, don't sit around and just give these women half-ass things, because if you can't give them the whole everything, then they're going to see you as a fraud. That's why I'm saying flat earth. Flat earth. If you wanted some ass, you should stand on that and let her know, I do want to get to know you in a more intimate way, because that's the truth. But if you just want to fuck, you better be honest with her and say, I just want to fuck you. But you saying, I want to get to know you better, you're a liar. Do you really want to know what her favorite dress size is? Do you want to know what she puts on her salad dressing? Do you really want to know what she thinks about when she's sipping on wine and feeding her cat vittles? Come on, dude. Come on, please. Come on, guys. We got to be better. But Shy, I'm listening to you, man.
Yeah, so on this time when I'm going out, how should I approach it?
You should approach it by making a decision when you're in the game. You're not making a decision, man. You're not, okay. Being able to create sexual tension is going to start with sexual control. Diamond Dick says that my body, my words, and making your pussy wet is exclusive. Just because I'm coming up to you does not mean that you are going to get any parts of me, because you have not earned any of those parts. But I will invite you to be selected if you're worthy enough for me. Do you see what I'm saying? That's dick control. But emotional chaos, she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's gorgeous. What should I do? What should I say? How are you doing? What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? How's your day? What are you looking for? What do you like? What do you do for a living? That's emotional chaos. You see what I'm saying, Shy? See, you have not made the decision, Shy, to believe in yourself. So if you don't believe in yourself, the execution is going to fit you perfectly. Gentlemen, please understand, everything you're doing right now is the way it should be done based off how you feel about yourself. You can't lie and cheat the game. You are what you are. And if you don't believe in yourself, your execution is going to show it. If you are running behind her pussy, your execution is going to show it. If you're nervous, it's going to show. Does that make any sense?
So it's going to show how I feel.
It's always going to show, right? But mine isn't going to show. All right? See, okay, you guys, because of bad execution, you don't understand. Now remember this, guys, it's very important. Get your crayons out. This Shy goes back to the assumption disease, number one, but it also goes to the reality that you're in. What is the reality that you're in right now? Remember, you're in a man-made reality right now, Shy, made up from your mom and dad and your pastors and your teachers of safety and comfort, right, Shy?
Right.
So if all you are in safety and comfort from that reality, what do you think you're going to try to make her feel? Starts with a C.
Comfort.
Comfortable, right. You're going to try to make her feel comfortable because that's all you know. Because that's what you were raised to do, to be a good person and to be a good son and a good student and a good servant of the Lord. You know what I mean? Whoever Allah, Yahweh, Buddha, whoever you pray to, you see what I'm saying? So you took that reality in front of a woman, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to make her feel comfortable. But guys, the more comfortable you try to make her feel, the more interest she loses in you. She doesn't want a library. She will never fall for comfort. But I didn't say chaos. Okay, I didn't say be chaos. You got to be this weird thing called clarity. Clarity isn't about being nice. It's about a man that is grounded and standing on the square, knowing who you are, shy, without having to prove it with a sales pitch. Because that's all you're doing. You're saying, I'm brand X, and I'm the brand that cannot turn you on. Oh, am I getting blurry again? Oh my God. Am I getting blurry? Is it blurry again? I hope this, I don't know. I feel like I gotta change this thing. Probably gotta change that. Looks like it's blurry again. Is it blurry again, guys? Is it clear or is it blurry? I'm seeing blurry a little bit. Is it clear, guys? How's it look to y'all? I'm just asking everyone, is it clear or blurry? What do y'all got? Is blurry? Is blurry? Okay, if it's blurry, all right. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. Damn it. I don't know what it is. I think, boy, I don't want to do this. All right, I'm gonna pull out the plug. Hold on. I'm gonna pull the plug out and go straight Wi-Fi. Hold on a second for shot. I had to go straight in. All right, hopefully that's better. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I just had it plugged in to make sure we're locked into the right. Okay, we're good. Okay, so but Shai, you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is when you have, I am not trying to sell me. I mean, question, does Nike have to sell itself to people to buy it?
No.
No, not at all. You shouldn't. Okay, for all you iPhone people, that shitty phone that you have, does Apple have to force you to stand in line to buy that iPhone? Or do you know you like the iPhone, you like the quality of it, and you like what it does for you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So think about that, right? The quality, gentlemen. So the clarity, gentlemen, is in the quality. Being authentic is the clarity. Being decisive, being dominant, not being nice. This is not about being nice, sweet, and kind. This is about letting her know this is who the fuck I am. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying not to be quiet, but what I'm saying to you guys out here to speak with impact. Okay? All right,
So
sir.
speaking
Wait, excuse me, sir. Please, sir. You can be in here, but don't ever say that again. I will kick you out, okay? Please don't do that. Please do not say that Hallmark bullshit. Please don't say that feminine shit. Please. This is a man's space. Please, if you need help, ask, but don't ever come in here with any effeminate, homosexual, Hallmark card bullshit. Talking about life is short. Tell the chick how you feel. The fucking woman already knows how you feel. You don't have to tell her shit. She already knows how you fucking feel. Fuck out of here with that silly shit. Anyway, back to you. What's up, Shy? Go ahead.
So tell me, so what you said? Letting her know what you want, right?
No, but what you wait. It's not what when I say a woman, it's not what I want, it's what I can give her. I ask nothing from a woman except give me a piece of land when you're ready to give me a piece of land. That's it. I ask nothing else. But I know if she's fucking with me, that I'm gonna elevate her, educate her, make her see, feel, and think things that she can't even imagine. Okay, think about this. Think about the Walmart, right? Or Walt Disney. Let's think of Walt Disney or any music park, just Disney, because we all know Disney, Mickey Mouse, right? Disney doesn't go knock on your fucking door. Disney says, you come in here and I'm going to show you things into your imagination, right? You come on inside, because I'm not going to knock on your door and say, can I set up Disney in your backyard? Fuck no. Because what I'm saying is that this is where guys go wrong. I don't ask anything of her. Only when she is ready to trust me enough to give me a piece of land, And that's all I want. I want nothing more.
Okay, nothing a piece of land.
Well, no, because again, like a vault, you just don't open up to anybody random. You can't be desperate. You got to be valuable. You share when there's weight behind it, but when she earns it, you guys give it all away too fast and she doesn't earn it. She needs, okay, when a woman feels like she earns, okay, look, okay, watch this. Give you an example. When you have the game, you know time is everything, okay? My time is everything and I ain't gonna fucking waste it. And when I give it to you, that's telling you that you're on my mind. And that right there, women cream over that. Because guess what? I don't reach out to them. They reach out to me. Do you see what I'm saying? They date me. They are in a relationship with me. They're fucking with me. I'm not running behind them, dating them, in a relationship with them. I'm not doing that. But when I give them time, they value it because they know I could be giving it to somebody else, Shy. But with you guys, you give them too much time, too much of yourself, too much information. Does that make sense?
And that's where you said it's trying to make her feel comfortable.
Yes. Because you have to cut your talking in half. You've got to slow down the pace. You've got to allow her to talk, okay? All right? Without don't share your plans. Share something that her mind cannot articulate with the man. And what is that? What is something her mind can't process when she's dealing with a man?
No fear.
Direction. Don't share plans. Share direction by telling her what? Telling her what?
Oh, what to do.
There you motherfucking go, by telling her what to do. Absolutely. Jill, got to play it. Goddamn.
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Damn. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give her direction, but Shy. Is the direction to go up to my place and take your clothes off and spread your butt cheeks so I can come all over you and get you the fuck out of my house? Is that it?
No.
Is my direction is say, okay, can I send you a dick pic, or can I see your body? Can I see your pussy? Is that it?
No.
No. The direction is I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove yourself to me. That's it. I'm not running behind no pussy, man. Fuck no. But that's why they fuck with us, because that's what makes you a jerk, an asshole, cocky, and conceited, and narcissistic. In a safe world, it's narcissistic as well, but we're not. Do you ever wonder why women keep saying you're a nice guy, but you're a sweet person, but you're kind, but I like you, but I'm interested in you, but you want to know why? Because you're too easy to be, they read you too easy. You're too available. You're too eager. Okay? And the thing is you're trying to solve problems that don't even exist. What does that mean? Write that down. You're trying to solve problems that don't even exist. Because in your head, you create this story in your head of what you think she is. Oh, she looks like the kind of woman that needs a guy that has a nice suit. Let me put on that suit. She looks like the kind of woman that wants a guy that has a nice car. Look at my shiny car over here. I got you. Oh, she looks like the kind of woman that likes a guy with money. Let me go ahead and make it rain, girl. You see what I'm saying? Not only are you trying to solve problems that don't exist, you're creating ones that don't even have any effect. That's what's so fucking crazy. You see what I'm saying?
So making a judgment is
Yes. You don't make the judgment because You're opening up before she even asked you anything. You're talking to her like you're hoping for her to give you approval instead of someone leading her with your motherfucking presence and your diamond goddamn dick. That's the issue. Women want to feel something. It's got to remember emotional range, depth and range. Remember, I told you with the artist, right? Depth and range. So whatever side it's on, okay, we can go to the right. We can say dirty, nasty, kinky, freaky, slutty, and every being a whore on your side, or sensual, seductive, romantic, and smooth and sexual. I mean, seductive. That side. Whichever side you're on, Shy, you've got to be believable. That's the depth. You have to be the guy that she says he knows what he's doing. That's the sexual and emotional depth that they're looking for. But they're also looking for range. Okay. You know, sometimes she wants to be playful. You got to be playful. Sometimes she wants a little bit of flirty. Sometimes she wants a little bit of nasty. Sometimes she wants to be a little fucking slut and a whore. But she needs somebody that can handle her depth and range because her range goes the same way. On one side, she can say, I'm a good girl. I like long walks. I like rose petals on the bed. I like a man to take his time and slowly take my clothes off while he looks in my eyes and that bullshit, right? On one side. But on the other side, she'd be like, you know what? I want to play my pussy right now. I want to suck your dick. I want you to smack me in the face with your dick. I want you to come in my mouth, my titties, my ass, my face, my hair. Range. But she wants somebody to handle both of those things without like looking down at her, judging her, and then saying, well, how many other guys are you doing this with? You know, all that silly shit. But if you can't do those things, you're not going to have that range and she's not going to mess with you. You see what I'm saying?
So not the reasons for not having the range is from wanting to stay comfortable, right?
Yeah. Because your reality is comfort. That's why before 2026, you need to make the major shift. You have to regain control of the communication. You can't, I didn't say get control over you because you don't know you to control that. What you have to learn is that you have to control the communication. It's not what you say, it's what's going through your fucking head before you even say it. You got to control that fucking horse. You got to control that horse, that fucking animal. You have to control the communication because gentlemen, when you have game, I don't communicate with women. I don't. That's what I try to tell y'all. See, y'all are too busy trying to communicate. I'm communicating with myself. Because Shy, what I'm saying, do I want to give her a little bit of seduction? Do I want to get a pinch of romance, a little bit of freak, a little bit of dirty? Let me mix that bitch up. Boom, hit her with that, right? How do I do? I want to make her laugh, smile, mix that up, boom. Do I make her laugh? Boom, react, boom, think about me, boom, miss me, boom, 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 boom. Who am I communicating with her or am I doing it with me, Shy?
You're communicating with yourself.
With me and me only. That's the difference what we're showing you. I don't want you to communicate to her, Shy, because right now, what are you communicating to? You're communicating to the wrong thing. And what is that, Shy? Say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Thank you. You're communicating to her beliefs, her judgments, her morals, her values, and the fact that she doesn't trust you. That's what you are communicating yourself to. So you're communicating yourself to the wrong thing. And if you communicate yourself to the wrong thing, you're going to get the wrong result. So you should not communicate to her because that is never going to help you. You're never going to win communicating. Don't ever do that. You have to be able to communicate with yourself. But who are you communicating with, Shy? You communicate with fear, anxiety, worry, victim, blame, lie, manipulate, deceive, play games, walk on eggshells. That's all you fucking communicate with. But then you expect her to be real with you. It's not what you say. It's how you say it, why you say it, okay? And when you say it. Because you have, listen, if you can control the thoughts, one thought, one mind, one way, you control the words, control the room, then you unlock the emotion that creates sexual tension. But if you cannot control yourself, control the words or anything, and you are all in your head, then she has power and control over you because your communication is based off of her body. Does that make any sense?
So I'm looking at her body.
Yeah, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just looking at what I need to do. That's it. See, let me remind you something simple and powerful. Your voice is the weapon. Your silence is the weapon. Your presence is the weapon. But you guys use those things as toys instead of tools, sexual tools. Sometimes you just talk to hear yourselves talk. You overshare to feel connected. And you chase a reaction instead of communicating direction, authenticity, and dominance. So every time you chase her or a reaction, you're telling her that guess what? You're saying, you're telling her one thing without even realizing it, okay? You're saying, I'm going to do everything to get your approval. And that's weak communication. But you're also saying that I'm not enough without your approval as well. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm not without her approval. So what? All right. So is it as far as saying when I'm going out, when I'm have it in mind to go talk to a woman, is that in the realm of asking for approval?
What's that?
Like, say if I'm going out and my mind's on going to talk to a woman to wherever I'm going, is that still the same in the same place of asking for approval, or it's just based on how you feel?
Yeah, but the problem is that you have taught yourself to freeze. I've trained myself to pause.
So what's the difference?
The difference is that you freeze because you're afraid. I pause. Okay, I don't drink, but I've seen many women do this shit, and I don't know why they do that. I've gone to. Have you ever been to like a wine tasting event? It's the weirdest thing. I don't even drink.
No.
I just go. Someone asked me to go a few times, and I went. They just go and they put wine and they swish it around their mouth and they spit that shit out. It's
Wait,
crazy.
what?
Yeah, they did. They'll sample wines and stuff. They'll clean their palate, but they'll separate. They'll taste it. They'll swish it around, or they'll have a little bit of it, but they'll spit it out. They did it. They take it to drink it. They take it and spit it. It's weird. Anyway, what I'm saying is because they can tell a lot about. I guess they can tell a lot about the wine through the pause, not the freeze. They're taking it in. They'll smell the cork and they'll do all these weird things. Again, I don't know much about wine. I just see the future. I don't know, guys. I'm not a wine connoisseur, aficionado. I just see some things. I just don't understand why they do that, but they'll use the thing. They like wine. You have to let it breathe and all this. I don't know the terminologies of wine. Nobody know wine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is that you got to let your words seep in and let her feel that. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got to think about this. And this is very important. Please write this down, guys. It's like a chef choosing the ingredients.
The chef is always going to choose the right ingredients. Okay. And the delivery is the great meal because he takes his time to maybe pick out the right tomatoes. He takes his time to pick out the right ingredients. He takes his time and measures things out. So when he puts everything together, it comes out to be a great meal. Does that make any sense?
So you're saying that when you're talking to a woman, you're choosing the tone that you or
And the rhythm, it's tone and rhythm. Okay, think about women. Okay, let me give you an example about women when it comes to rhythm. Okay? Music will tell you what the mood of the woman is, gentlemen. If she's sad, what kind of song she gonna listen to? Shy?
sad song.
Right. If she's happy, she's gonna listen to what?
Happy.
If
happy
she
song.
if she's in the mood, she's gonna listen to what?
Moody song.
Right. Hey, if she wanna pop that ass, she gonna listen to what?
Some shake that ass song.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the same exact thing. Tone, rhythm, pace. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Again, I'm not saying be the tone. I'm not saying be the rhythm. And I'm not saying be the pace shy. But what I'm saying is this. I'm saying be the conductor that controls the rhythm, the tone, and the pace. Because when you can control that, but you're because guess what? Okay, so when the orchestra, my sexual orchestra comes out, right? And I grab my I grab my straw. I grab my thing and I tap it, tap, 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 right? And look, the audience can be full of women. Am I playing for them, or do you think I'm playing for myself? Who do you think I'm playing for?
Playing for yourself.
You fucking right, because I don't give a fuck what they think. Because they're here to see who? Me.
Oh, you.
Right. So I'm not gonna say, well, here's a questionnaire. Here you go, please. You remember in school that you know at school they give you a piece of paper. They say take one and pass it back. Well, here's the questionnaire.
Yeah.
Take one and pass it back. And can everybody fill it out? And before we start, I'm gonna go through each and every one so you can tell me how to play. You can be like, fuck no, that's what y'all do. But when you're at a game, you have come to see me play. So because I have the tone and the rhythm and I know how to execute, I'm going to conduct my symphony, my sexual symphony the right way. Remember, I'm not doing it for her. Everything I do is for me. She is just an audience member watching me put work in. I'm not doing anything for her because who's shy? Why should I do anything for her? Who is she?
Nothing because it's the first time you meet her.
Right. Oh, and all my guys out there, something new. Got a new present. Wanted to show y'all guys. From my Allure is a spray, guys. It's a new thing. It's Allure spray. It's badass from Allure. As you know, I'm a Allure guy, so they also have a spray, guys, and they have a lotion I didn't have open up, but I just want y'all to see this. It's brand new. Something really cool, man. It's a spray. Now you got your cologne, you got your spray. You can put this in your sex kit. Just put that in your sex kit in your thing in your trunk. But go ahead, Shy. I'm gonna see you.
So when all right. So I shouldn't try to be anything. I should just go out there and just.
No, you can't go out. Okay, I keep telling you, a broken clock is right 2 times a day. Yes.
Yeah.
You can go out all you fucking want, but you can't cheat the game, dog. You guys are trying to cheat the game by trying to find a loophole, thinking that I can just say something to a random woman and magically, like porn, she's going to be into me, knowing that you don't know. She already knows you before you even open your mouth to her. Everything I do, okay, is saying that I'm protecting me like a treasure. And you have to dig deep to get that box, right? You are like Halloween candy. The woman knocks on the door, you just give her you give her everything. You fill her bag up. That's the problem. And that is why your whole entire dating life can shift in a matter of, I won't say weeks, but months if you get this thing right. Because Shy, how old are you?
25.
So you got 25 years of bullshit in your head. 25 years of pickup, red pill, and all that other shit. So you got to get that shit out of you. But you got to stop making the woman the center of the show and start becoming the show. Stop sitting. It's like you're sitting in the audience versus being the conductor. You've got to be the conductor. You don't need more lines. You don't need more apps. You don't need more clothes if you want to get them for yourself. You don't need more muscles. You don't need more money for this. You need more game and more discipline. Discipline to say less. Discipline to believe in yourself. Discipline to stop making it about her damn pussy. Discipline to shut the hell up and stop listening to your thoughts. That is what is going to earn her wanting to mess with you. Does that make any sense?
So
He says, how do you respond when she sends a picture or video? What do you mean? Why are you asking for one then? See what I'm saying, Shy? Shy, this is my point. Gentlemen, I don't mind y'all stealing shit from me. But this is the point I make for you guys. Y'all, listen, I'm not mad. Y'all can steal and y'all can take, but it goes to show you that when you try to be something that you're not, you're going to get shown for the fucking fraud that you are. And look at this message right here, Shy. See what the guy's saying? Because you know I'm the only one that talks about this. Look what he's saying. How to respond when she sends you a picture or video. Why are you asking for a picture and a video? What is your reason for it? What is your reason asking for it? Well, why are you trying to be something that you're not? Okay? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is a little question.
All right, Shy, I appreciate you. We'll throw you back in, man. Thank you for the call, brother. Thank you. All right, guys, we got about 30 more minutes left of the show, guys. I'm going to grab this call. 678, sir, name, question. What's up, brother? How can I help you? 678, what's up?
Hello, my name is Aaron.
What's going on, man?
All right. So, all right. So I'm trying to like tap into this decision and the execution.
Yes.
Because what I'm realizing is that, like, last night I went out. I'm focusing on myself.
No, that's a problem. Okay, remember, red pill. What are you, red pill before manosphere and all that homosexual shit? Well, look what you used to focus on. You haven't got that out yet. You still got that in you, son. When you listen to all that purpose and flapping and looks maxing and all that homosexual stuff, that's you, because you believed in that shit. So when you're looking at yourself, you're not looking at yourself. You're still looking at that silly shit that they taught you on the internet. But go ahead and ask your question, because it's going to tie in. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish your question, and I'll show you how it ties in. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, even when I'm like, I guess when I make decisions, or when I'm thinking about, like, okay, what I want to do now, you know what I'm saying? Even when I'm at the club, like, you know, how do I want to dance? How do I want to move? Okay, a woman says something flirty to me. How do I want to respond to that? But I don't have the bank of like I don't know the different executions.
Okay, because you've been executing that manosphere and red pill bullshit. That's what. You can't understand that you cannot operate. It's like, okay, what you're doing is you're putting square tires on a car, trying to make that motherfucker move. You gotta get that square mentality out. That red pill shit is still in you. It's still in you, dog. And that's the problem with a lot of you guys. Now, I'm glad you're here from that. You're getting away from that bullshit, but it's good. But you see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, so you're saying that it's not about focusing on myself and trying to like do what I'm doing, which is like decide and execute. But it's more about recognizing.
Right. You got to
recognizing my square tires, figuring out why did I make these motherfuckers square?
Yes.
What shape do I want them to be?
Yes.
And then I can put them on my car.
Because you become the prize. Because now you'll stop pretending. That's all you guys are doing around women, pretending and posturing and begging and hoping and praying and hope for luck or feeling you get lucky or something like that.
Yeah.
This is why we got to work on it now for 2026. You got to start building new habits and separate yourself and taking time.
Okay, so that's saying that because like my habits are really my choices.
Right, but look at your habit. Okay, let's take your habits and choices. You don't understand. You still have. You might not hate women, but there's a hatred towards women because whoever touched you mentally, that guy or those guys on the red pill side, what they have done is they've taken your ability to think for yourself because that cult that you were in forced you to just speak a language that's not yours. You're not a pill. You're not a plate. You're not a saucer. You're not looks maxing. You're not a Riz. You're not 100 men versus of a bunny rabbit. You're not drizzle. You're none of those fucking things, but yet you thought you were. And when the moment you thought you were, all that surface homophobic shit, what did you do to yourself? You said, I don't want to learn me. I want to learn what the cult leader is teaching me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make, you see what I'm saying? You have to cut out the noise, but you have to grant yourself, you got to be accountable. The red pill takes your accountability away from you and forces you to believe that all your problems are because of a piece of pussy or a fucking woman for that matter. But when you finally see a woman, you reveal everything to her. And they don't want, women want to wonder and women want to miss you and women want to think about missing you and women want to go through ups and downs. Women don't want to know she's got you. What fun is that? Or, you know, when you got a stick in your ass or you don't know what you're doing. All right, women want certain things. They want to feel safe. They want to be wild. They want to have the privacy to be dirty, right? And they want to be able to be themselves without judgment. And Aaron, what does the red pill teach you above all things? To judge what?
Oh, to judge women.
You motherfucking right, exactly.
Never look at yourself.
Right, never look at yourself. And that's the problem. So you might be doing right, which is good, but you still have a judgment of women, and that's the problem. We got, see, if a woman feels that you have a judgment towards her, and look, a judgment not can only be, look at the spectrum. It could be from the red pill. They're modern, they're hypergamous, they monkey branch, they whizzle, drizzle, and whatever they fucking want to touch your booty with words, right? All that fucking bitch ass shit. But on the other hand, the another thing you're doing is thirsting, running behind him, desperate, creepy, weird. So what you're doing is you're revealing yourself in either way. But what the woman is realizing is, I can't with you. Because if I share anything with you and you're revealing yourself to me and you don't even know me, what are you going to do if I send you a naked picture? What are you going to do if we talk dirty or I send you a dirty text message or something? You know what you're going to do? You're going to take that information and share to all your friends just to get back at me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But also, there's a difference between like staring. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking at a woman, but staring at her it's too. Guys, I know they tell you to hold eye contact with a woman, but you don't understand. Sometimes they don't tell you the truth about eye contact. If you have any disingenuous, lying, manipulative, thirsty thoughts, you're going to stare at a woman, okay? Versus seduce a woman with your eyes. You can connect with her with your eyes. But when you have bad intent behind anything, you look at her, you're staring at her. Because you're looking at her, but she's looking behind you and looking at what you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see, like, it's coming from a different place. So it's always going to be something that kind of tips off.
Yes, because the moment she knows everything about you, her imagination, her sexual imagination as well, stop working.
She knows where the story ends.
Oh, of course, because she ends the story. Gentlemen, y'all don't understand something out here, guys. Do you guys know that majority of you guys all your life, women are breaking up with you motherfuckers? I keep telling y'all, yes. Y'all don't break up with women. Y'all try to hold on to women. But yeah, it ends. That's why when she meets you, she can look at you and say, damn, you know what? I can work on him. He's all fucked up, but I'll fix him, right? Right?
Yeah.
And guess what? She's like, okay, I know he wants to fuck me, but I'll fix him, and by the time I'm done, we'll be in a relationship. Right? And then when you get her, but what turns her off is once she fixes you, she then sees you as her girlfriend. Because she's right. She's fixing what she wants you to be, or what she wants a man to be, and then when
it still ain't what she wants.
It's still ain't what she wanted.
She
It's still
that
what she wants, and then she's like, I mean, you're perfect and you're sweet and you're kind and everything. It's just I care about you, but as a friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she can't coach you in like how to fuck her, and how to hit the bottom, how to extend her neck.
Yeah, she's coaching you on her interpretation. So what she's going to do is she's going to make you wait months, because she's going to make you wait months to get anything right. But she knows in her mind that asshole gets it within days. But in her mind, she's like, hey, you got to wait months, and you got to romance me, and you got to prove yourself, and you got to slay minotaurs and all that other shit. And she makes all you motherfuckers do all that song and dance and gifts and dinners and all that other shit, only to date her or her to dump you later on. Because they dump guys. Always remember, every relationship you guys are in started when you just want some pussy. And you didn't even know how you got your ass in a relationship. But then you get your ass dumped, and what do they have on there? How do I get my girlfriend back? How do I get my ex back? How do I get the woman I was living with back? How do I get my woman back? Because women just toy with y'all, man. They do that. And that doesn't make women mean. It's just how it is. Sexual tension is not created with compliments or emotional downloads. It is built between that unspoken space that you have to give her mind space and room to wander, to imagine, just like she gives you guys. You guys wander and imagine and nasty things and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I got like 20 minutes. What's your last question? I got 20 minutes. Go ahead.
Last thing. All right. Just because I feel like I'm getting an understanding on this. Because, okay, as long as I'm being influenced by myself, then that's going to be my red pill history, which is where we can look at that and then and dissect that on why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Well, you got to learn why you believed in that shit in the first place. You got to really learn yourself. You got to learn why you do what you do and the underlying meaning of why you did it to start to because you got to start to unpack that shit. You just can't walk away from it, guys. Y'all just can't walk away from a cult.
So it is.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. See that? Oh, see that, guys? Everyone say hi to a churchy. You know what? It's a shame. It's a shame that you have the word Christ in your mind. Is that Christ-like what you're saying right now? Are you saying something Christ-like? So that's what your God has told you to do, to judge people? So you're Christ and you're God, or you're Allah, you're Buddha, you're Yahweh, whoever you pray to. So that's what your Christ tells you to do? Well, if that's your Christ, then you are a fucked up person. Because maybe you're following an antichrist or something like that. But how can you have the word follow Christ and sit around and judge a man who's trying to teach you how to be a better man? But yet you want to follow that book. And I'm not knocking anybody that's religious out here. All y'all religious, and I don't knock any of y'all out there. You pray who you want to pray to. But don't come in here talking that religion, have a religious name, and you're not even standing by what the fuck you supposed to be doing. You're sitting around here being judgmental, but then you turn around and say, follow Christ. Man, you fucking antichrist motherfucker. Sorry for all those that pray and worship. Fuck that person. I kicked him out because I don't want people like that to give those that worship a bad name. But if you have a name like Follow Christ and you're being judgmental, then fuck you. You're not supposed to be judgmental. Anyway, I'm sorry, Aaron. Go ahead, man.
So we're talking about a self conversation.
Oh no, it's a self. You got to unpack. You got to get that together, but it's layers to that, man. It's layers.
So, okay. So layers as in layers to why I did it, or layers to unpacking it?
You got to do it all. You got to hold. Okay. All right. This is what you'll understand. I don't have to explain who I am to a woman. Women fantasize about the man who doesn't put his feelings on his sleeves. He doesn't vent on the phone, and he doesn't beg the woman for understanding. Women want a man to make them guess what he's thinking. And you know what that thought is? I'm thinking about him. Is he what?
Thinking about me.
And if he's not thinking about me, who is he
thinking about?
Right. And what is he
thinking about?
And why isn't he thinking about
me
instead of thinking about
her?
Somebody else, right? Or somebody else. But you kind of get it. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all guys are doing it as backwards. Y'all too busy thinking about them. And I'm not trying to make her guess what I'm thinking, okay? But the thing is the one thing I can give them permission to be, they could be bad because I'm never going to expose their secrets. They can be nasty and naughty. They could be whatever they want with me because they're going to recognize for the first time they're meeting someone who doesn't judge them. And when they can see a different interpretation of a person that doesn't judge them, who do you think they're going to be thinking about more? All of you guys as judging them, that they have to wear this mask and try to be a good, clean, wholesome woman in your eyes? Because if they don't, you're going to slut shame them and tear them down and talk bad about them, which is weird to me because on one hand, you say you want to have sex with a woman you don't even know. But on the other hand, you say you wanted to have, you wanted to be a good woman. But remember, a lot of guys want these women to be like mommy. Remember, I told you that. Not they don't have mommy issues. Is that a lot of guys want women to behave like their mother, but they want to be a slut. They want to slut themselves out as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you should never.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, you should never ask for a woman to be like your mother because your mother loved you in a different way. But you cannot ask that of a woman. You want a woman like my mom. You can't do that shit because a woman is not going to do that shit for you. It's not going to happen. And it can happen for a little while until she realizes I'm wasting my time. And then there's the divorce. Y'all sit around, y'all get in and out of all these relationships, have all these fucking Titanic moments where I love you and I care about you and it's going to be you and us. And then a few weeks later, she's breaking up with your ass. And you're like, what happened? I thought you loved me. I thought you cared about me. See what I'm saying?
Would you say that for a regular guy, all the things that he wants from a woman are going to end up being rooted in things like that? Like,
well, only thing he wants is because of mom. Not mom in a bad way, is that they're from your reality, the only love you know, because you never had a woman actually fucking love you, is your mother. That's the only love you know. That is it. You'll never get the love of a woman if you're not a motherfucking man. They ain't gonna love you. They'll just say that shit. They don't know how to love
It's an attachment.
Right. They don't know how to love a person that doesn't love himself. But so because you never had a woman love you, your basis of love is the woman that loved you unconditionally, the woman that hugged you and told you you were beautiful and kissed your wounds and cut your pancakes.
Because real love, you're saying for yourself, is created through like respect and understanding and action and a desire for yourself. And so if you haven't actually created real love, which is in you, then you're going to be basing it off of movies and your mom.
Yes. All right, you're sorry. I gotta let go. I got about 10 more minutes. I'll throw you back in, man. Thanks for the call, though.
All right.
Appreciate it, man. All right, thank you. All right, guys, lines. I'm gonna grab this call real quick. 510, got 10 minutes. 510, what's your name? What's your question? How can I help you, sir? What's up? 510, going once. 510.
Hello.
Yes, what's your name? What's your question? What's up?
Hey, Steve, this is Neil. We did talk earlier yesterday on email about the coaching.
What's your question, man? What's up?
Okay, so I know you don't really have much time, but I just want to talk quickly on the self-esteem issues that I'm having.
Sir, you don't have self-esteem issues. You have issues. You think it's self-esteem because that's your interpretation of it. You don't have self-esteem issues. You have you issues. Okay, does that make sense or no? Does that not make sense?
I don't understand.
Okay, you don't understand. You don't have any presence. You're not authentic. You can't teach. You can't empower. You can't inspire. You don't have vision. You don't know yourself. So you're trying to complain. You're looking at, do you have a car?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, when you drive and you see the check engine light come on, dude, please turn it down in the background because I don't want to hear myself repeat. Turn that shit down in the background. What I was saying to you, when you see the check engine light, does that tell you the problem?
No.
Does it? Yes or no?
No, it doesn't.
No, but you, in your world, you think you can look at the check engine light and say, oh, I know it's this. That's your problem. So your self-esteem is you looking at the check engine light.
So pretty much I'm self-diagnosing, like,
You're
what I
okay.
think
You're
the
okay.
issue is.
Okay. When a person that's not the opposite of a winner, because I'm not going to use that L word. When you're the opposite of a winner, you're going to look at everything the opposite of a winner. And what you're going to do is you're going to come up with some cockamamie, simple ass idea or some victim excuse, knowing that you are more fucked up than you are, but you don't want to take accountability to that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No, I know it is.
But how do I fix that?
No, you don't want to know how. The how is being a student of the game. That's the how. You don't have, you know, that's the how. You just choose not to do it. And you don't have to do it.
But
No. Wait. Okay. How do you become a doctor? Tell me. What do you have to do to be a doctor?
I have to go to school.
Right. You had to go to college first. Then you got to go to medical school and stuff, right? Right.
Right.
So you know what you just did? You're saying you're walking up to the medical school, knocking on the door and saying, how do I be a doctor? That's what you're doing. You know the answer. You just got to do it. But sir, if you're asking the how, then you have failed. You shouldn't ask the how. The question is the when. Exactly. All right. So I got to throw you in because I only got a few minutes. All right. You have another question before I let you go? All right. Thank you, buddy. All right. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Lines are open. Gentlemen, got about 8 more minutes. Let me finish this up. Guys, we're going to have 2 shows in the morning for you guys. One in the morning. And then we'll have a longer show tomorrow evening for you guys. But let me continue, guys. As I was saying for you guys out here is that one of the greatest risks and letting a woman know too much about you is if you give her the blueprint on you, you give her the blueprint on how to break you. Maybe not today, but information, gentlemen, can be used as leverage around women. And she knows your triggers. She knows your traumas. Let me grab this call, 909. What's your name? How can I help you, sir? What's up?
How's it going, Steve? This is Jay. I'm calling regarding a text message conversation that I was
All right,
having.
let's get it, man. Got 7 minutes. What you got, man? What you got? What'd she say?
Yeah, so she had invited me to a play.
All right. And did you want to go to the play?
No.
Did you want to have sex with her?
Yes.
So what do you think you should say to her?
I already said something to her.
What did you say to her? Tell me where you fucked up. I tell you where I already got the answer. What did you say? What's up?
Yes, sir. So I said, good luck on the performance tonight. But I'm much better with one-on-one performances and drawing out a woman's naughty side. So if that's something
Oh my God. No. No. Oh my God. I gotta give you a oh my God to a damn to a head slap.
Oh my God. Oh. Down.
Yeah. Can you just take your thirst off the fucking table and see where the sex was at? The sex was in supporting her at the play. She didn't ask you to go to the play to watch her perform. She wanted to be able to hug you after the play to show you how much she appreciated, because she wanted you to watch her outside of the bedroom. You should have. This is how y'all don't game it out.
2 forward, 2 thirsty.
2 forward, 2 thirsty. Yeah, I appreciate you on it. Listen, yes, I'll go to the play with you. And after the play is over with, I'm going to hug you and I'm going to tell you how great you were. And now I got another play that you and I can do. And what is that play called? Role play. You see what I'm saying?
Damn, yeah.
See, you guys out here, I know y'all want to smash, but sometimes women give you opportunity to smash and you just fuck it up.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Yes, she knows you want to sleep with her, but what kind of sleep with her do you want? Do you want to just fuck me and toss me to the side? Or do you want this to go on for a few weeks? Or do you want to turn this into a relationship or something? But the moment you said no to go into her play because you didn't see it, here is somebody that is nervous as fuck, that is about to perform in front of people. And she's looking to you to calm her down. Yeah, no, you should have talked to me. My God, you should have talked to me because listen. You say, okay, this is what we're going to do. The play starts at 8:00. I know you got to get there early. What I'm going to do is I want to meet you behind stage or somewhere. Meet me somewhere before you go on, and I want to see you. And when I see you, I'm going to hold your hand, look you in your eyes, and say, baby, you got this. I'm going to be out there supporting you. I can feel the nerves in your hand. Come here, come closer. And then you whisper in her ear, I got you, okay? And give her a little kiss on the cheek and say, you know what? Listen. You're going to go out there and kick ass. You have my support. And I got you. You have a good show. And I look forward to the performance. Okay, you got this. All right, Ray, give me a hug. Come on, where's my hug? All right, just tap your cheek like that. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Then you send her out there to do a performance. After the performance is over. Now, I do know this, and I don't know why, but when it comes to types of performances, a thing that you could do when they are, they're bowing at the end of the performance and everything, is to go up and hand her some flowers to show appreciation of the play, but not the sex of it. But then, but see, y'all are not gaming it out. You're looking, you think I'm gonna go to the play and watch her fucking perform, but I want some pussy. But the pussy was in the play, dog. It was in the play.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's, a bouquet or something. Right. That's proper. Okay, bouquet. I thought it was flower. Whatever. Thank you, Erica. But you know what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right. Exactly. When someone says, I got you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You should have said, I got you. And then say, listen. You had a great performance, and I really enjoyed that performance. And then you pause and you're patient and let her run her fucking mouth and let her talk about it. And you could tell her the things that I enjoyed about it. Don't be a critic. Be supportive. Yeah. Okay? And that's going to get you on a high. And then once the high's still going to be here, then you can go and start rolling it in with more flirtatious banter afterwards. But right now, her mind isn't on spreading her butt cheeks. Her mind is making sure I learn I know my words. That's all she's focused on. Her words, saying the right thing, being in the right spot, people watching her, the lights are bright. So she ain't thinking about spreading her ass cheeks. But what she's going to think about once she comes off that high, she's going to remember the guy that pulled her aside before it was all over, before it started, and showed her nothing but unconditional support with nothing tied behind it. And then the guy that bought her a bouquet to show that you did an excellent job, she's going to remember all that. Because when she comes off that high of the performance, then she's going to be starting to think more about you. And then that's when you can make that move right there. But see, you didn't game it out, man.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you got to talk to your boy before you make the moves, man. You did. The sex was in the play. It wasn't in the role play. It was in the play. All she asked of was you to just support her because she's nervous. She's just nervous as fuck. She's her stomach is tossing and turning. She's and as I told you, it's the moments. Those are the moments. Remember, I told you when they're on their period, when they're sick, when they have a headache, when they're going through something. Those are the most important times because those show the guys that are really about it versus the guys that just want it. And you just showed yourself as a guy that just wants it. And you just show her that nothing else matters. The only thing that matters to you is your selfishness. And all you're doing is thinking about yourself.
Right. So I just leave that.
Well, no, well, what did she say? Well, what was her last conversation with you?
I mean, yeah, pretty much right on with the direction you were going. She said, thanks, it went pretty well. I'm not interested in the one versus one part. Too busy to think of anything else.
Yeah, of course, because she felt that in her time of need, when the world was, remember and this I keep trying to tell you, when they feel that there's no one they can reach out to, she reached out to you because she was hoping that you were that leader and that man that you faked to be. But you showed her you wasn't a man. You showed her that you were a manipulator disguised as a man, pretending that you actually gave a fuck about what she's doing and everything. But when it came down to it, you didn't give a fuck. And then you want to turn around and ask her about the performance. Man, it's too late now. Too late in the game. You already failed.
Right.
Learn, dog. You should have, dude. Dog.
Yeah.
Make sure, okay, I'll let you make sure when you do things, make sure you get at me before you make these huge mistakes because everything matters. Remember that, okay?
There's another situation that I got.
All right, hurry up because I gotta go. What's up?
Okay, yeah, like in like about like 30 minutes or so, a girl from back home wants to call me like on some like phone sex type thing.
Okay, what's the problem?
There's no problem.
Oh my God,
I'm just letting you know that
why do you guys put yourselves in these positions when you don't know what to do? Hold on, don't sigh. Hold on a second. When you say one is not ready for marriage, we always end it. Sir, I'm not fucking red pill or manosphere. Here is the bottom line. When you have game, you don't give a fuck what it ends in. When you don't, it's going to end in something that you're not going to like because you're not actually running this shit. Does that make any sense, sir? Back to you. I'm saying, man, look, no, Ish Erica. The issue is guys like him, and you know you done. They steal my stuff, and then it works, and then they don't know what to do. That's all it is, Erica. And I'm not knocking this guy. It's cool. What I'm saying is, dog, look. Just get 15 minutes, coach, and I'll send you something. And then you study that and use that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing I can do. I'm just trying to figure that's the best thing I can probably tell you to do. Just get 15 minutes, coach, and I'm gonna send you something.
All right, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, do that right now. I'm gonna send you something. Learn that.
Yeah.
And use that, okay? Because if you don't know what you're doing, I'm gonna show you what to do. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I got you. Okay.
All
right. Just holler back at me. Okay. All right. Respect. All right. So anyway, guys. All right. This is gonna be the last call. Got to shut everything down. 731, your last call. Got to shut this down. 731. What's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
Last call here, man. What's up? It's JP.
Sir, what's your question? What's up?
So I'm banging this chick with a boyfriend. She called me one day, said she needs some time. I was like, all right, cool. And then a few days later, or a couple days actually, she hit me up like trying to make plans. She want to take me to the airport. I was like, all right, bet we can do that. That's cool. She gave me a day she want to leave.
Sir, what is your question, man? I don't need to understand. What's your question?
Well, I told her we could leave.
What is your question?
How can I tell her that I can't leave when she want to leave? But
okay, stop. Tell her you can't leave when she wants you to leave. Okay, kindergarten.
Yeah, but I still want to kick it with her
Sir,
on that weekend.
Sir, tell her that you can't leave when you want to leave, and you still want to kick it with her. The answer's in the question. Okay, that's it. Okay, you have a good day, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
All right. Anyway, lines down. All right, guys. Look, so guys out there, we're going to have a show in the morning, then we'll have one in the afternoon. I got to get ready. I'm going to see The Predator. I'm going out to the movie, so I got to get going. You know, the geek in me got to see The Predator, man. So appreciate all you guys out there. Appreciate yourselves, guys. We will continue this conversation tomorrow night, but guys, make sure y'all roll up tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Real game, no theory. Time to go see The Predator, man. Hope y'all guys have a good night. Guys, I'm going to see The Predator. Please, guys. Listen, guys. Please, listen, guys. All you guys listening, please go out. Please go to the club. Don't stay home. Go out. Don't stay home. Go to a bar, go to a club, and meet women. Get the fuck out of your house and go do something. Dougie, talk to him.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about. You're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams, as we go a little something like this. Hit it.
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com dating help.